Welcome to the Mariana Show. Today we have a case that involves a father and a son, but the thing is, the father wants nothing to do with his son and claims to not be the father. Tell me, how does it feel to be rejected?
Me want father.
Okay, let's welcome Dr. Frankenstein. Oh, doctor!
Oh, no.
Tell me, doctor, if he is your son, why do you reject him?
He's dangerous. He's too much responsibility. He kills people, which isn't right. And, I just don't want to be the one that gets blamed for all the things that he does. Another thing is that, I don't know, he just like, I just had this feeling when he was born. I just regretted it. I knew that it was going to come back at me. I just don't want him, and I don't need him. So, yeah.
Well, you came onto my show to find out if you're the father, right? Well, the results are in. You are not the father.
Welcome back. Today we have a hero to many and an inspiration to all. Let us welcome Eli Lizo.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So in your book today we talk about your book Night, which is an autobiography that you talk about your experience of the Holocaust. And I have to say, I grew rather fond to your father and your sister. Now, can you collaborate more with us about the woman that you rode to on your way to the concentration camps?
I believe that woman could tell the future. As you have read, she saw a fire, and then the people on the bus would hit her repeatedly. But basically, as soon as we got to the concentration camp, we saw a big fire, so I believe that she could tell the future.
And I understand that your father was a great influence on your life. Can you talk more about him with us?
My father was a huge inspiration for me, and when he passed, I didn't know if I would be able to go on. But when I got that Nobel Peace Prize, I saw him standing next to me. He didn't say anything, but he looked at me, smiled, and I could tell that from the moment he died, he was always with me my whole life.
I understand. Can you collaborate more about your sister that you talk about in your book?
I can't talk about it. I would start to cry.
We'll be right back after these messages.
You want to stay warm when it's cold and chilly, but raising your heating bill, well, that's just silly. So if you want to stay warm and cuddly, it's time to get on your snow.
Alright, so we're back with our new segment. We have a couple, Macbeth and Lady Macbeth, who have several marital issues. So let's introduce them. Alright, so now we are going to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Montag. Mildred, what seems to be the problem? You say that your husband is hiding something from you?
Yes, he's hiding something from me. He never wants to spend time with me and never wants to watch my shows with me.
Montag, why don't you want to watch your shows with your wife? I mean, you did marry her for a reason. Some things are just more important than my wife.
What's more important than me? I'm your wife.
Okay, I have a confession to make. I read books.
What? You read books? Why would you say that? We're on live television. You're gonna get us arrested.
Mildred, just calm down. Montag, why would you break the law like that? Well, there was this woman, and and she opened my eyes and she made me see the world differently.
What woman?
Well, as you can see, we have some marital issues here. Now, I'm going to set you two up with a marriage counselor so you can dispute your issues. Thank you for your time, and I wish the best of luck. So, we're going to see a couple where the woman wears the pants. We'll be right back. Thank you two for coming on the show tonight. Beth, you say that your husband is not a man?
Yes, that was not a man.
What do you think about that, Beth?
I feel like
Speak up! Is that not a man?
I killed Banquo without your help.
That was crazy. You would be nothing without me.
Should have never met those witches.
If that thinks they are a man, they should take this dagger and kill Dr. Phil.
What? Put the knife down, Macbeth. Right now.
Do it for the crown!
Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Cut it!
More about your sister that you talk about in your book?
I can't talk about it. I would start to cry.
Let's just take that part again. Don't
I kept it. I was like,
Alright.
I finished chewing.
I ended.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I hit the wall.
Does that crack? I heard you crack.
Are we doing bloopers?
Thank you for being here. So in your book, you talk about your experience to the Holocaust. And talk about...
Alright, so we're back.